Hey, this is Tara Gaines with Plant Amateur. Today, I got some new babies to pot up together. Let me introduce you to Max. Max is an Alocasia Frydek. Now, if I remember correctly, Frydek is the short name. It's an Alocasia Mitchellitziana from a guy called Max Alocasia Frydek. I'll just call you what you probably know it as. This is me trying to give you the history of a plant. It's great. So we're gonna put these two together so it makes a better pot. And I've also noticed as I've been watering it and the soil has been settling, it has a little mesh ball around its main corm. So we're gonna take that out because I am not a fan. I am on the side of the fence that says, take that MFer out of your pot. Without further ado, let's do it. Okay, friends, here we go. We're diving in. We're just gonna pluck this bad boy right out because it's a little tiny pot, so it doesn't matter. But look at that. Look at all of those cool little roots as I spill soil all over my floor. Yay! All right, and then here's number dos. Let's see what number dos has to offer. What I really like about number dos is that it already has a little baby in there. That means there's a corm in here. Make more leaves, less corms. So I'm just gonna break up this root ball as best as I can so I can show you this hideous mesh that's in here. And both of them have it. And there are some big roots that have already found their way out, which is really nice, but it's nothing I can't fix. And then there's the mesh. Okay, and the mesh is already ripping. So there's the mesh. I don't know if you can see it too well. I'm trying to give you the bird's eye view, but that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like just a little mesh sleeve for the little roots to get tangled up and die in. That's what it looks like. I'm just gonna tear this apart and remove it as best as I can, and then I'll show you the aftermath. But I'm gonna skip this part for you, just for you. All right, team, so we just got this mesh off and now you can see the difference. Now you can actually see the roots. And I was totally wrong about this little baby. Look, it didn't have a corm on it. It just grew straight out of the other corm. It's like the corm had twins or something. It's kind of neat if you think about it. All that needs to happen is these little bad boys need to go into their own little container to live happily ever after. So this is their original soil. I'm just gonna add some leca to it to increase the aeration. Leca also absorbs water. I mean, you do have to let it sit in water to absorb the water. It's probably not gonna absorb a lot of water. What it will do is create some little air pockets for oxygen to get to the plant. And that's really what I put it in there for. I put it in for aeration, not to assist in moisture. So I'm just gonna put both of these guys in this pot. I think it's like a 4-inch pot. I didn't measure it. It's big enough for these two guys to live harmoniously until they need to be repotted because they're gonna be enormous. That's what alocasias do. They get enormous. I'm very excited because I have like 20 of them and I'm gonna have like 20 trees in my house. I might bonsai the roots or whatnot, you know, cut the roots so the plant itself stays small. I'll probably end up doing that with a bunch of them. Oh, I left my little shovel over there. All right, so we're just gonna make sure that everybody's standing up tall there, and then we're just gonna continue to fill until it's all filled up. Tap it in, gonna make a little bit of space. I'm gonna press it down. This soil is so fluffy. I hope they like it. A little bit more fluffy than what they have. There we go, and there he is. I'm gonna give him some systemic insecticide granules and I'm gonna water them in. I'll be right back. And here you have it, guys. Alocasia Frydek, Mitchellitziana. Here she is in all her glory, 2 plants put into one. I'm very looking forward to this guy getting big and bushy. His leaves are just so beautiful and like velvety and smooth and textured. It's just like everything I could want in alocasia. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you decide what side of the fence you are with the mesh pod inside the little starters. I'm Tara Gaines. This is Plant Amateur, and I hope you enjoy yourself.